got injured a few weeks ago, and it was a pretty, it kind of messed me up. Like mentally, it was a lot, and then just physically, it was a lot. But I had obviously told, people in my life, people that I was close with, what had happened, and there were a few men who were in my life who were, friends or whatever, and I sent them the message that I had been hurt. Their responses were so thoughtful, so caring, so, are you okay? What can I do? Trying to help me solve what had happened. But the one guy that I would have put money on how he would have responded. It was so dry. It was like, oh, wow, that's tough. I probably shouldn't read too much into it, but this is what goes through the mind of someone who's been single for as long as I have. I just can't accept that in a moment where I showed vulnerability, which I never show vulnerability. I don't ask for help. I don't ask you for nothing. I don't ask nobody for no money. I don't ask nobody to help me with nothing. I do it all by myself. So when I show that moment of vulnerability and it's met with aloofness, I'm going to meet your gestures of wanting to go date or go out with the same aloofness. Now I'm not too interested.
When you go through something tough, it's natural to expect comfort or support from certain people, especially someone you feel close to. But if that specific guy doesn't respond the way you want him to, it might not mean he doesn't care. Sometimes it's his lack of reaction may be tied to his own feelings about the relationship. If he's been in a friend zone yeah, for a long time, he may have reached a point where he stopped investing the same energy because he realized nothing is going to change between you and him. And it seems like you have a roster. From his perspective, he may have been there for you many times in the past, hoping it would eventually lead to more. But when it didn't, he could have decided to protect himself against you emotionally by pulling back. That pullback can look like not being there when you need him. But really, it's him creating distance between you and he. So he's not always giving without getting the kind of relationship he wanted in return. This doesn't make him right or wrong, okay? It just means his expectations and yours stop matching. You wanted emotional support without changing the friendship dynamic. Well, he might have been waiting for something romantic, interest that never came. Over time, this mismatch can make people less responsive, not out of cruelty, but because they no longer see the relationship as mutually fulfilling. He might be there.